Welcome to our list of the top 10 countries where Cambodians are highly respected. In this video, we'll explore how Cambodians have made significant impacts around the world through their culture, history, and community contributions. From ancient influences to modern-day achievements, discover why these nations appreciate and respect Cambodians. Make sure to read till the end to find out which country values Cambodians the most. Number 10. India. India and Cambodia share a deep historical connection through the influence of Indian culture on Cambodian civilization. The spread of Hinduism and Buddhism from India to Cambodia during the early centuries shaped Cambodian art, architecture, and religious practices, evident in iconic sites like Angkor Wat, a Hindu-Buddhist temple. This shared heritage fosters mutual respect between the two nations. While the Cambodian diaspora in India is relatively small, cultural ties are strong, with Cambodians studying in Indian universities and participating in cultural exchange programs, such as the Festival of India, which includes events like the Ramayana, a shared tradition. The Indian government supports Cambodia's development through initiatives like the Mekong-Ganga Cooperation, which promotes cultural preservation, including the MGC Asian Traditional Textiles Museum in Siem Reap. Indian scholars and tourists admire Cambodia's cultural heritage, often visiting historical sites and praising the warmth of Cambodians. These exchanges and historical connections suggest that Cambodians are highly respected in India for their cultural contributions and shared history. Number 9. South Korea. South Korea hosts a significant Cambodian community with around 46,000 Cambodians living and working in the country, particularly in cities like Seoul and Busan. Cambodians in South Korea are respected for their contributions to the economy and society, often working in manufacturing, construction, and service industries. Their diligence and adaptability are widely appreciated as they integrate into South Korea's multicultural society. The South Korean government promotes policies to support immigrant integration, fostering respect for diverse cultures, including Cambodians. Cultural exchange programs, such as those under ASEAN initiatives, strengthen ties between Cambodia and South Korea, with events showcasing Cambodian dance and music. South Korean tourists visit Cambodia, admiring sites like Angkor Wat and noting the kindness of Cambodians, often referred to as the Khmer Smile. These interactions and the Cambodian diaspora's contributions suggest that Cambodians are highly valued in South Korea for their hard work and cultural heritage. Number 8. China. Cambodia and China share a long history of cultural and economic exchanges, dating back to the Tang period when trade flourished. The Cambodian diaspora in China, particularly in Yunnan province, is significant, with estimates suggesting a sizable community contributing to local economies. Cambodians in China are valued for their hard work in various sectors and their cultural heritage, which enriches China's diverse society. The Chinese government supports Cambodia through extensive development projects, such as infrastructure and education initiatives, reflecting a strong bilateral relationship. Cultural exchange programs like those organized by Confucius Institutes in Cambodia promote mutual understanding through festivals, art exhibitions, and performances showcasing Cambodian traditions. Chinese tourists frequently visit Cambodia, praising its cultural landmarks like Angkor Wat and the warmth of its people. This mutual respect, rooted in historical ties and modern cooperation, indicates that Cambodians are highly regarded in China. Number 7. Japan. Japan hosts a small but growing Cambodian diaspora, many of whom fled during the Khmer Rouge era. Cambodians in Japan are respected for their resilience and contributions to society, often working in manufacturing or cultural exchange programs. Japan's investment in Cambodia's infrastructure, like roads and schools, shows appreciation for Cambodian progress. Japanese tourists visit Angkor Wat, admiring Cambodia's cultural heritage. Cambodians are seen as kind and hardworking, with their Buddhist values aligning with Japanese culture. Events like the Cambodia Festival in Tokyo highlight Cambodian dance and music, earning admiration. Japan's support for Cambodia through aid and ASEAN partnerships reflects respect for Cambodians' efforts to rebuild their nation. The diaspora's integration and cultural contributions make Japan a country where Cambodians are valued. Number 6. Switzerland. Switzerland welcomed Cambodian refugees after the Khmer Rouge era, and the diaspora has integrated well, contributing to fields like education and business. Swiss organizations support Cambodia's development, showing respect for its progress in reducing poverty and improving education. Cambodians in Switzerland are admired for their hard work and cultural preservation, with community events showcasing Khmer dance and cuisine. Switzerland's neutral stance and humanitarian aid to Cambodia foster positive perceptions. Tourists from Switzerland visit Cambodia, praising its cultural heritage and the kindness of its people. The Cambodian community's efforts to maintain their traditions while succeeding in Swiss society earn them respect. Limited data exists on specific achievements, but Switzerland's engagement with Cambodia suggests admiration for its people. Number 5. Germany. Germany has supported Cambodia's development through aid and partnerships, reflecting respect for its socio-economic progress. The Cambodian diaspora in Germany, though small, is valued for contributions in education and community work. German tourists admire Cambodia's cultural heritage, particularly Angkor Wat, and praise the warmth of Cambodians, often noting their Khmer smile. Germany's involvement in ASEAN and development projects shows appreciation for Cambodian resilience. Cambodians in Germany participate in cultural festivals, showcasing Khmer traditions, which earn admiration. The country's recognition of Cambodia's progress in reducing poverty, from 47.8% in 2007 to 13.5% in 2014, and improving life expectancy highlights respect for Cambodians' efforts. The diaspora's integration and cultural contributions make Germany a place where Cambodians are respected. Number 4. Canada. Canada hosts a significant Cambodian diaspora, particularly in cities like Toronto and Montreal, where they are respected for their contributions to business, education, and community life. Many arrived as refugees after the Khmer Rouge era and have integrated successfully, with some becoming prominent in local politics and culture. Canada's multicultural policies support Cambodian cultural festivals, where Khmer dance and music are celebrated. Canadians admire Cambodians' resilience and kindness, with expats noting their welcoming nature. Canada's aid to Cambodia, focusing on education and health, reflects respect for its progress. The diaspora's hard work and cultural preservation, combined with positive tourist feedback about Cambodia's heritage, make Canada a country where Cambodians are highly valued. Number 3. Australia. Australia has a large Cambodian diaspora, with more than 57,000 people of Cambodian ancestry living in Australia as of 2021. Many settled in Victoria, where suburbs have vibrant Cambodian communities. Australia accepted several thousand Cambodian refugees from the late 1970s to the mid-1980s, providing them with opportunities to rebuild their lives. The Cambodian-born population identifies mostly as Buddhist, and they maintain cultural traditions through social organizations. Cambodians in Australia are admired for their contributions to the economy and society, often working in various sectors and participating in multicultural events. The community honors figures like former Prime Minister Bob Hawke for giving them peace and freedom. Cambodian Australians number around 66,000, similar to the population of a small city. Melbourne has the largest Cambodian population in Australia, with over 13,000 in 2016. Cultural profiles highlight their role in Australia's multicultural fabric. From humble beginnings with only about 500 Cambodian born before 1976, the community has grown and integrated successfully. Stories of individuals like Likina Su illustrate journeys from Cambodia to Australia, showcasing resilience. Australia-Cambodia relations date back to 1952, with Australia providing aid worth $46 million from 2004 to 2022. Khmer Krom sub-community adds unique cultural and political characteristics. Annual events and motions in Parliament recognize the Cambodian community's contributions, fostering admiration. Number 2. France. France has a significant Cambodian diaspora, with around 50,000 Cambodian refugees arriving by 1989, growing to about 63,300 by 2000. France was an ideal destination for educated Cambodians or those with family ties. Historical connections stem from the French Protectorate of Cambodia from 1863 to 1953, during which French influence shaped education and culture. Cambodians in France are often seen as a model minority due to higher education and income levels. They contribute to business, academia, and cultural preservation, with Khmer festivals showcasing traditional arts. The diaspora actively follows efforts to prosecute Khmer Rouge officials, showing engagement with homeland justice. French tourists admire sites like Angkor Wat, and the country supports Cambodia's development. The reception of Cambodian refugees led to unique political mobilization in France. Cambodian French returnees work as institutional entrepreneurs to transform Cambodia. Calls for French museums to return Cambodian artifacts highlight cultural respect. Despite independence, France remains close, with strong bilateral relations. Education in French during colonial times helped integration. Intellectuals and organizations like CKN started in Paris to support Cambodian causes. Stories of success in France inspire respect for Cambodian resilience and contributions. Number 1. United States. The United States hosts the largest Cambodian diaspora, with nearly 158,000 Cambodians entering between 1975 and 1994, mostly as refugees. Cambodian Americans are respected for their achievements in business, education, politics, and the arts. Communities in California, like Long Beach, have vibrant Cambodian neighborhoods. Organizations such as the Cambodian American Heritage have preserved culture for 45 years through dance and music instruction. Success stories include Jeff Lam, CEO of Dignity Living, who rose from a refugee camp to empower the next generation. Despite challenges like generational trauma and health disparities, Cambodian Americans contribute significantly, with community councils celebrating academic achievements. The U.S. is Cambodia's largest trading partner, reflecting economic ties. Educational studies highlight the role of ethnicity and gender in success. Though some face low academic rates, many define success through the American dream. Grassroots approaches improve health services for Cambodian Americans. Cultural festivals like Cambodian New Year are celebrated widely, drawing admiration. Personal stories of resilience, such as those in life narratives, earn respect. The community's integration and positive impact make the U.S. a top country for Cambodian respect.